Hey there, this is Jesse Singh, and in this video, I'm going to show you what solo ads are and some of the things that you need to do to make sure you buy a proper solo ad, and some of the questions you have to ask some solo ad vendors so you're getting the right traffic for your offer. So, what are solo ads? Solo ads is uh, basically you are renting someone else's list. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna send your offer to another marketer's email list. So when you're first starting out, you're probably gonna have a very small email list. So I would buy solo ads from people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers that are in a similar niche. So your offer will actually convert. So people actually buy. So what you do then is you basically place an order for a solo ad. It can be anywhere between 100 clicks to 1,000 clicks. I always recommend starting low at 100 clicks just to make sure their traffic is good. And what you do here is you want to make sure you're sending the traffic to a capture page so they land on your email list. If you have something like Aweber, you know, Aweber or Get Response, and capture pages, I would recommend maybe getting lead pages. If you have lead pages, if you're using something else, that's fine. I'm going to show you some examples of this. So pretend we're going to buy a solo ad. We're going to tell them that, hey, send 100 clicks to my offer. So what we're going to do is we're going to send these 100 clicks to a capture page like this. Here I'm just targeting other network marketers in this particular capture page. How to sponsor 30 or more. Uh, you know, how to sponsor 30 reps or more every single month, all online and on autopilot. So in the network marketing niche, they have a hard time recruiting people offline. So I give them a solution. Hey, why don't you do this online? It's faster, which it is. So what happens to this? So when this solo ad vendor sends traffic to this capture page, these leads are going to opt in to this offer. Okay. So when they opt in, they're gonna go to my Aweber and they're gonna land on one of my lists, whatever list I decide to, put these people on. And that's all it is really. So the key to this is just to send them to a capture page so you're collecting the lead. Never send them to a sales page direct because now you can't follow up with these leads. Okay. So where do I get my solo ads? Personally, I get them from this place called Udimi, and the reason for that is you can actually find out their solo ad vendors, their ratings and their past performance, so you can have a good idea what solo ad vendor will work for your offer. So here we can go to solo deals. These are solo ads that are on sale. So what kind of things that you need to look for here? Make sure they got some good reviews. This person has over 2,000, only one negative. This one has 74, 135 too. So long as they have a lot of positive reviews, I'll definitely check them out. And another thing you want to go for is make sure the traffic is at least 90% or more tier 1. Tier 1 just means they're from countries from, United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, I believe New Zealand, and those countries, basically buying countries. Here we got 95% US clicks, buyers included. Make sure they have buyers on the list. Buyers are just, these are the people that have bought products in the past in that niche. So they are more likely to buy again. And this person doesn't have any reviews, so I wouldn't test them out when you're first getting started. So here I would find out, what vendors have good reviews. Here's one. I think I saw one that had 2,000 here somewhere. Uh, this one has 15.95, and it's 20% off. They've done 142 orders in the past. 30% OD. OD means over delivery, so they'll actually send more clicks than you buy, and you can actually start off at 50 clicks. And what kind of what kind of costs are involved in here? It depends on the vendor. Some vendors charge 40 cents a click. This person is offering their solo ads at 60 cents. I wouldn't go any more than 60 cents a click. After that, I just feel like you're just getting ripped off. So stick with 60 cents or less. And if you can test with 50 clicks, I wouldn't test with 50. I always do 100 to 200 because 50 doesn't do much. So, for example, if you sent these 50 clicks to your capture page and your capture page converts at 30%, let's just do some math here. Some of you might be new, so I'm trying to explain this as simple as I can. So let's say you bought 50 clicks, okay? And 50 clicks were sent to your capture page, which converted at 30%. That just means uh, 30% of these clicks will be 30% of these clicks will become leads. So you do the math calculator. So let's say you bought 50, and so in this example you'll get 15 leads. Okay, and the cost per click is 60 cents. So this solo ad will cost you roughly times 60, roughly $30, okay? So if you got 15 leads for $30, you are spending $2 per lead, which is okay, which is pretty good. You can get this number lower by, split testing your capture pages. That just means you take 2 or 3 capture pages and you put them on a rotating link, and then when this traffic is getting sent to them, you can see which capture page, is converting. 30% is very conservative. I've gotten up to 60%, even 70%. I'm just being very, very conservative with this number. So $2 per lead is pretty good. You'll make, depending on your offer, you can make some decent money with that. So I personally test at 200 clicks only because 15 leads, you might not have anyone buy, with only 15 leads. So always test around 100 to 200 clicks. And another thing, a lot of big mistake people make is, okay, they send all these leads to their capture, so they're collecting leads now, but they don't have any follow-up emails, created. I'm just gonna show you an example of a follow-up email. Let me see. Let me just click on Aweber. Is pretty easy. Let me go to my follow-up email series. Okay, so once they opt in, you need to send them, a follow-up email series. So my first email is always like a welcome email telling them about me, and then I transition that to my offer. Second one, I send them some, content geared towards my offer. Third one, it can be, if they're not responding, hey, did you get my last email? It can be anything, or it can be a webinar. You can send them to a webinar. You can send them anywhere. This is a new list. I haven't really, filled up my follow-up emails, but I would have at least 10 follow-up emails for your offer. Make sure you introduce yourself. Make sure you create content around your offer, showing them little gold nuggets to see how that offer can help, improve their lives somehow, and how it's a solution for them. The third one could be a webinar. You can send them to a webinar. Fourth one could be some kind of case study or testimonial to your offer, whatever it is. And the point of these is, you want you want your leads to see your offer over and over again, only because it's been proven that statistically you have to send about 7 to 8 emails before they say yes. All right, so you'll miss out on a lot of sales if you don't have any follow up emails, and this is the biggest mistake I would say 90% of marketers make. They don't have any emails follow ups. They send email broadcasts, every day. But I think you need like a nice combination of both. You should have a good base follow up series with some value based broadcast emails. All right. I hope that helps. And here again, look for people that have had you know, good good experience. You can browse all sellers if you want, and you can check out, other sellers here. This person's 42 cents, 74 positives. This one's 62 cents, 2000, 61. So the best thing to do is to test them out, the ones that have good feedback. And I want to show you another quick tip before buying these solo ads. You should actually send them an email about a few things, and I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so you got the gist of this. Let me just go back. First, email. For first thing you should send them is a little message saying, uh, how did you build your list? All right, so this just makes sure they built it the right way. If they said they've done it through a lot of email, they call it email swaps. Basically, two big marketers get together and then they send each other you know traffic to their capture pages. I wouldn't recommend that too much because those leads have been pretty much bombarded with a ton of offers. Make sure some of their leads are coming from PPC, from Google, from Bing, from YouTube, wherever. That way, they have a variety of different leads. Another thing you should ask them is, have you sent this offer before? Now, if you have your own product, obviously it's they probably never sent it. But if you're promoting some affiliate product where lots of people promoted it, I would definitely ask them this. And if they have sent that offer before, just ask them how well did it do. And if it did well, and you're good. And make sure you ask them how long ago, if they did send this same offer, was it? Because you don't want to buy their solo ad while that offer just went through, only because then that their traffic might not be as responsive to your offer. So make sure, yeah, the offer hasn't been mailed in at least a month, okay? At least the last 30 days, so that way you're safe. And again, make sure it's make sure you ask them, are buyer leads included? That just means that there are actual buyers on their list that have actually bought products. That way, you're not just getting freebie seekers. And if you actually write your follow-up emails right, it doesn't matter if they're freebie seeker. You can also convert them. It's just when they first opt in your list, they don't know you, so they don't trust you. You just gotta send a nice follow-up email where you warm them up a bit to you and your offer, so they can trust you. And then they become your fan, and then when they become your fan, they'll buy anything from you pretty much. So buyers included, and if I'm missing anything, and just make sure for tier 1 is at least 90% plus tier 1 traffic. Okay, so just make sure, ask these questions, and I think I missed one. That's what happens when I do these videos on the fly. I kind of just pull everything out of my head on out of the blue. The fifth one would be Okay, I'm back. My brain fart went away. The fifth one should be what kind of niche is your list on? So is it are your leads internet marketing, affiliate offers, biz op, etc., etc. Just make sure their list isn't like health products and then you're sending them some kind of marketing product, right? You know that won't work well. So just make sure you ask them these 5 questions, and they'll all of them will get back to you. I will actually send. I will actually put the link below to this, so you guys will get access to this solo ad vendors company that I personally use. And I just want to just clarify some of the vendors actually make it pretty clear, make money online, biz off, niche, so you can just go right ahead. But if they don't, just make sure you ask that. So I'll send you a link to this. I'm not sure where you are with your internet marketing experience. I do have a free course that I show people how to, basically learn how to send traffic to their offer, capture the leads, and send them proper follow-up emails so they actually convert. So make sure you get on that list. It'll be in the description below. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. And make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you in the next one.